Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
And the Barcelona shape looks like this. Marc-André ter Stegen in goal. Inigo Martinez plays with Andreas Christensen in central defence. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. And the starting players for Real Madrid. Carvajal starts with Ferland Mendy in the fullback positions. Federico Valverde plays with Toni Kroos in the centre of the park. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. This could be troublesome. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. De Jong. De Jong. And that brings the attack to an end. Vinicius Junior. And support available. Can he finish? Oh, a really crisp effort, but just wide. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. Lewandowski. Not a foul, but the advantage with Real Madrid. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Corner kick delivery from Toni Kroos. Oh, fantastic effort. He made great contact, but the keeper more than equal to it. But fisted away by the goalkeeper. Koundé. Nice looking pass. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. But quick thinking defensively. Well, getting close to the half-time interval, and the story so far are not really making home advantage count. Stuart, your take?
Well, I've been a little disappointed with their attacking play. It's all been a bit too slow. If they can pass it into their front areas with more quality, switch play quicker, and be more positive in 1v1 situations...
Oh, they could be in here, Stuart. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course. And this confrontation... And off and running again after a dizzying first-half performance by Real. Will we see more of the same in the second 45? For the last line of defence. Dembele. And a fine cross. Well, in fact, a bit too close to the goalkeeper. And that was always going to be claimed. Vinicius Junior. Now with Bellingham. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. And a fine stop. Substitution for Real Madrid. Trying to pick out a teammate. Still possibilities. Danger averted for now.
Well, had that gone in, surely that would have been game over. Credit to the keeper, though. That was a good save.
Vinicius Junior. Still looking for space. Valverde. Here's Modric. Oh, body in the way, crucially. And Real come away with it. Modric. Carvajal. Valverde. And back with Carvajal. Targets available. Cross comes in. No nonsense clearance. De Jong. 15 minutes left for play. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Rodrigo. And Bellingham. And what a magical save it was! Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Let's see about the delivery. And a goal here! Well, it took a definite nick, and nothing the keeper could do about it whatsoever. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Pedri. Lewandowski now. 5 minutes to go. And Real Madrid have it back now. Rodrigo is with Vinicius Junior. And they need to get tighter. Vinicius! Ball is loose. He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal. And the referee brings this match to an end. Not to be for Barcelona. They've lost. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Argentina up against Portugal.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today.
Well, it looks as though they're lining up fairly defensively with a back five. But I think the wing-backs will have licence to get forward at every opportunity. And also watch out for one of the central midfield players going to join the front two.
Here's how it looks for Portugal. Bruno Fernandes plays alongside Ruben Neves in the centre of midfield. And the focal point in attack today is Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, fancy footwork. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. It's a corner. Keen to take it short here. Bruno Fernandes has the strength to hang on to it. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, capable of better. Well, just getting it out of there was the priority, really. And it will be a throw. Well, they're almost inviting them to come at them. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Portugal looking dangerous. Ronaldo for the lead here. Oh, and Ronaldo has scored. The first goal will give them such a lift. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Di Maria. Alexis McAllister. Rodrigo de Paul. On to Messi. Fernandes. Molina. Here's Alvarez. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Nice looking move this. Is it going to be? And Portugal moving the ball with purpose. Ronaldo. On to Bruno Fernandes. Could be. In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, it's not the usual storyline as regards Lionel Messi, Stuart. He's not really making the impact we thought he would before a ball was kicked.
Well, Derek, he's usually so clever around the edge of the box, but today he just hasn't shown that. As the touch map shows us, he hasn't had enough touches in those key areas.
Bruno Fernandes. And the ball rolling again after what was a dizzying first 45 from Portugal, you've got to say. Can they match that performance in this half? Is it going to be? And the keeper's technical skills there for all to see.
Well, from that close in, that's a really good save. Such good reflexes.
Takes the shot. And able to close down the shot. Alexis McAllister. Effective challenge. And a throw-in for Argentina. McAllister. Alexis McAllister. On to Messi. Di Maria likes to get on the ball. And he has teammates to pass it to. Patient build-up at the moment. Di Maria. Well, a promising-looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Rafael Leao. Cancelo. And Portugal exploiting the space on the flank. Who can he pick out? Danilo Pereira. Ronaldo at the ready. Taking care of business defensively here. Well, full marks for getting past him. Well, not covering himself in glory defensively. Ronaldo! And it's two for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him. Alexis McAllister. Di Maria now. Just 15 minutes remaining. Rodrigo de Paul. Here's Marcos Acuna. Messi. Molina. Here's Alvarez. Di Maria. Here's Ronaldo. Joao Cancelo. Ronaldo. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Lionel Messi. Alvarez. Now with Messi. Di Maria. And it's over. Argentina have lost this game. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. It's Argentina up against Portugal.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
The Argentina first team.
Well, 5-3-2 only really works if your wing-backs get forward at every opportunity and your front two work as a pair. Let's hope they can do that today.
And up for grabs off the keeper. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. And he's through here. Well, that is high-level goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. That's goalkeeping of the highest quality, I would say.
Elects to go short. Otamendi. Oh, body in the way, crucially. Bernardo Silva. Fernandes. No way through to give them the advantage. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener and now they have it. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Di Maria. Here's Marcos Acuna. De Paul. Now Romero with it. Nice ball to switch the point of attack. Rodrigo de Paul. Promising position here for Di Maria. Messi. De Paul. Moving the ball nicely, trying to carve out the equaliser. And it crossed the byline, a goal kick as a result. Oh, pressing really high. Bernardo Silva. Portugal being afforded too much space here. Oh, could be. Terrific block there. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. They take it short. Fernandes. Now with Silva. Leao. Now with Fernandes. Can he take the chance? And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and they just need to keep the concentration. So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Lionel Messi. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Well, the manager has won. So back with the action here, and Portugal very much bossing the game. Will there be a response in the second 45? Wants to attack from the wide areas, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Showing good defensive judgment. He has teammates around him. Oh, chance perhaps. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. And it's opening up. Well, that is a moment he would love to have back, because it really was there for him. Alexis McAllister. And that is going to be a free kick. Well, that took confidence. Lionel Messi. And return to Messi. Well, relying on their passing game in a bid to get themselves back into it. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. I think you've got to conclude that was good refereeing. A free kick in the end after initially playing advantage, but it just wasn't there. So a personnel change then. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Well, the supporters think it's on. Could pull one back here. Splendid defending. Alexis McAllister. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Just knocked it out of there. 10 minutes to go. Possession ceded by Argentina. And Portugal showing good width. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Opportunity here. There it is. Victory more or less guaranteed now.
Well, as you can see here, Fernandes gets beyond the challenge of the defender, and then it's a top-class strike from Fernandes. His technique is absolutely spot on. Just look at the power he generates here.
Di Maria. Here's Alvarez. Alexis McAllister. Marcos Acuna. Lionel Messi. Di Maria now. And winning it back. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Can they hit on the break? Ronaldo. And Ronaldo tries his luck. He got a good palm on it. And it's over. Argentina have lost this game. Well, that wasn't part of the script as far as their fans are concerned. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Argentina up against Portugal.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Well, that'll be a free kick. McAllister. Messi. Here's how it looks for Portugal. Bruno Fernandes plays alongside Ruben Neves in the centre of midfield. And the starting role in attack is handed to Cristiano Ronaldo. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. And they might forge ahead. Oh, good work by the keeper. Diogo Dalot. The presence of Lionel Messi in the starting 11 should be a warning to opposing defenders.
Well, Derek, we know he loves linking up with other players, but it's when he's in and around the penalty area, that's when he's at his most dangerous, when he plays little 1-2s around his marker and then plays the next forward pass into a runner. He could be the key to unlocking this defence.
Messi. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Centre. Cutting it back. 1-0 here. Rodrigo de Paul. Di Maria. Here's Marcos Acuna. Romero. Alexis McAllister. Here's Marcos Acuna. Bruno Fernandes has it. It's a promising move from Portugal. Fernandes. Determined defending. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now. And they just need to keep the concentration.
Well, let's take another look, and it's not good enough defensively. They're slow to react, don't get tight enough, and don't deal with the situation. And there's the outcome.
So back underway, with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Alvarez. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. That is that for the first half here. Underway again, and certainly dazzling football from Portugal in the first half. Will it be more of the same in the second? Silva. A lot of forward thrust here from Ronaldo. Now what can he do from... And a goal here! There it is! They've done it! So back in action. It's been all Portugal so far. You sense there could be extra punishment in store. Went in strongly, decisively. Neves. On to Ronaldo. Good-looking move. And it's a penalty. The referee points to the spot, and it's going from bad to worse. Is it going to be 4-0? And he puts it away confidently.
Let's take another look. He deceives the goalkeeper really well here by getting to dive one way before placing it into the opposite side. A really good penalty.
Alexis McAllister. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Rodrigo de Paul. Tremendous intuition to win it back. McAllister. De Paul. Here's Ronaldo. Leao. Is it going to be? Oh, it's a really well-timed challenge. Well, they've given him too much space. Bruno Fernandes. Really sound defending. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form. Well, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Alexis McAllister. Here's Alvarez. And he's won the ball. And it's teed up for Ronaldo. And fine goalkeeping. And there's the delivery. Poor execution with regard to the corner. Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Argentina up against Portugal.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Oh, he's blocked it! This is the lineup for the home team.
Well, it looks as though they're lining up fairly defensively with a back five. But I think the wing-backs will have licence to get forward at every opportunity. And also watch out for one of the central midfield players going to join the front too.
Here's how it looks for Portugal. Bruno Fernandes plays alongside Ruben Neves in the centre of midfield. And leading the line today is Cristiano Ronaldo. And over it comes. Well, did his job defensively. Neves. On to Cancelo. Can they forge ahead? And forcing the mistake. Otamendi getting in the way. Alvarez. Messi. Molina. Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. Rafael Leao. Di Maria now. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. Showing real patience. Can they forge ahead? And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Rafael Leao, and cuts inside, and Bernardo Silva has it. What a commitment to defending. Lionel Messi, Molina, and the emphasis is on creativity. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. And now Ronaldo with teammates in support. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. Now what does Di Maria have in store for the defenders? Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. And the short option preferred. Messi. Otamendi. Well, the managers will now deliver their half. Well, the ball is moving again, and work to do for Portugal in this second half. The attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Stuart.
Well, Derek, he took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the play.
McAllister. Well, passing moves like this will build confidence. Ronaldo. Ronaldo on the move. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Ronaldo. And able to close down the shot. Alexis McAllister. On to Messi. Marcos Acuna. Messi. Now can they make something happen? Marcos Acuna. Teammate available. And keeping it out. Favouring the short one. Alexis McAllister. Lionel Messi. Just can't get it past him. And Ronaldo with others in the vicinity. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Argentina will get the throw-in. Really good interception. Well, there's still scope for late drama here. 5 minutes left and just one goal between the sides. Ronaldo! Well, fantastic reflex action. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Who's going to get on the end of it? And knocked out of there. Messi. Here's Marcos Acuna. Well, the stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. Di Maria. Di Maria keeps going. And it goes into the history books as a win for Argentina. A very satisfactory... Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name's Derek Ray and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Argentina up against Portugal.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
The Argentina first team.
Well, in this 5-3-2, the three central midfield players will need to work hard today. They've got to make forward runs, cover the wide areas, and be the creative spark. They'll be key today.
Here's how it looks for Portugal. Bruno Fernandes plays alongside Ruben Neves in the centre of midfield. And leading the line today is Cristiano Ronaldo. And delivered by Bernardo Silva here. And a fine stop. Over it comes. And the keeper takes the ball, but the main thing is he held on to it. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Leao. Oh, fine stop. Well, opting for the short corner. Takes the shot. Blocked by Otamendi. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Oh, he saved it well. It's a short one. And Ronaldo prepared to fire. Oh, yes! 1-0 it is! And it doesn't come as a huge surprise.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a well-worked corner. They go short, change the angle, and then put the ball into the box. And it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
Otamendi. Alexis McAllister. And in the perfect position to read it. And now having a go. Oh, could have given them an even healthier advantage.
Well, it's a good effort to extend their lead, but the game's still in the balance here.
Good work. In with a chance. And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff. So 2-0 now. Portugal pushing forward with options available. Oh, big chance. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance. Otamendi. Here's Alvarez. Molina. Alexis McAllister. Messi. Nahuel Molina. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. Leao. What a commitment to defending. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's now far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? And the yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
And with that, the attack fizzles out. Rafael Leao. And Portugal moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Dangerous ball. Oh, tremendous reflex action there from the keeper.
Well, he didn't have long to react, did he? But that's a top-class save, I have to say.
Appeared to be in two minds. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Well, just looking at everything in Lionel Messi's impressive repertoire, Stuart, it is considerable. What do you think will be especially relevant this time around?
Hold on, Derek, chance here.
Rafael Leao. Ruben Neves. A delicious piece of skill. Well, credit to him for the recovery. Alexis McAllister. Well, allowing them to come onto them. Not afraid of that. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's with Ruben Neves. And Bernardo Silva has it. And a fine tackle. Ruben Neves. Plenty of support here. Opportunity it is. And the penalty is given. The referee right on the spot. And now a chance for them to take the lead here. And it has been judged to have been a bookable offence.
Well, I think the referee's got that right all round. It was a penalty and it was a yellow card.
Can he make it 1-0? In it goes! A well-taken penalty.
Well, as you can see from this replay, the keeper chooses the right play and he gets something on it. Just not enough to keep it out. He's a bit unlucky, really.
De Paul. Di Maria now. Marcos Acuna. Messi. An important interception. Good-looking attack launched by Ronaldo here. And Bernardo Silva has it. Can they open things up? They'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Succeeded in keeping it in play. That is that for the first half here. Underway once more. It's advantage Portugal after the first 45, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns before this one is over. Well, time just challenged magnificently. McAllister. Well, the man at the hub of all things creative is usually Lionel Messi, but has that been the case in this game, Stuart?
Well, he's not had a good first, has he? He's lacked any...
In the opinion of the referee, that is a penalty. A chance to extend the lead. And he slots it home with confidence. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Alexis McAllister. De Paul. Marcos Acuna. McAllister. Here's Alvarez. Nahuel Molina. De Paul. Marcos Acuna. Now can they make something happen? And he's lost custody of the ball here. Marcos Acuna. Alexis McAllister. Well, it's attractive football, but they need effective football. They need a goal. Di Maria. A very timely interception. Advantage played. Can they hit on the break? And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Neves. On to Ronaldo. Can't miss, surely. Able to close down the shot. Stoppage in play and a chance for the referee to go back and retrospectively hand out a yellow card. Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. And time for the change now. And a poor ball. Joao Cancelo. Oh, he looks threatening. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Can he open the door to a potential goal? Blocked by Otamendi. Ronaldo! Well, what a stop it was.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping.
And clearing it away. And back to Costa. It's with Guerrero. Really good interception. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Ronaldo. And it's over. Argentina have lost this game. Well, that wasn't part of the script as far as their fans are concerned. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Argentina up against Portugal.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. The Argentina first team.
Well, they're going to play with a front two, which means they have to link up with each other as much as possible. If they do that well, they'll certainly pose a threat. It looks like a 5-3-2, really.
Ronaldo! And just wide of a target. Goal kick.
Well, I think the goalkeeper had it covered, but it was a decent effort, though.
Here's how it looks for Portugal. Bruno Fernandes plays alongside Ruben Neves in the centre of midfield. And leading the line today is Cristiano Ronaldo. He could pick out a teammate. He's using his... Oh, crashes it against the woodwork.
Well, I think from that distance, he should be scoring. At least test the goalkeeper.
Rodrigo de Paul. Di Maria. McAllister. Romero. Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front. Can he take advantage? And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
Bernardo Silva. It's with Ruben Neves. Chance here. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Ruben Neves. Here's Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Is this the moment? Still could be dangerous. Did well to clear it away. He's protecting it effectively. And a useful cross. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Good technique displayed. This could square the game. And a good take under duress there. And easily cut out in the end. And with that, the first half. Well, the ball is moving again. And work to do for Portugal in this second half. Can he play it in? Determined defending. Ronaldo. And he has options available. Ronaldo! And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Now how about the short corner? Really determined play to hang on to it. Can he put it in? And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
Marcos Acuna. Fernandes. Rodrigo de Paul. Here's Marcos Acuna. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. And defending as a unit. Messi. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? And defensive play to be applauded. Ronaldo! Oh, tremendous reflex action there from the keeper.
Well, he didn't have long to react, did he? But that's a top-class save, I have to say.
Oh, super header, but the goalkeeper was up to the task. They take it short. Fernandes. Making progress. Must take the lead here. Bruno Fernandes. Can he finish this? And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, just watch this again. It's a really good goal, but it's no surprise, is it? They've been in complete control here.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Di Maria. Well, great read there to intercept. Fernandes. And he takes it on. It's still alive. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Five minutes to go.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere in here. The fans doing every bit to try and spur their team on for this equaliser.
Oh, genuine chance. What late excitement. And the match is level.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
So underway again, and it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one. We are going to have 2 additional minutes. Now, looking dangerous here. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
And now it's over, and Argentina have to reflect on what... He could pick out a teammate. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Argentina up against Portugal.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly...
Can he put it in? And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Romero. Di Maria. Rodrigo de Paul. Now with Messi. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Joao Cancelo. Leao. Otamendi getting in the way. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Di Maria. Here's Alvarez. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? Messi. High quality defending. Bruno Fernandes has it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the attack looks promising. Ronaldo. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Alvarez. Messi. And back to Messi. Here's Alvarez. This corner kick might help them.
Well, can they draw level here? The crowd certainly think so.
Ruben Neves. Bruno Fernandes has it. No advantage coming into play, and rightly so. He's beaten his man. Well, in there to tidy up. They need to get tighter here. And Messi! Oh, did so well to deny him. Well, he's had his name taken by the referee.
Well, he knew he was going to get booked. It's a poor tackle, really.
Stopped a certain goal. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So, into the second half here. Portugal with the advantage, but absolutely no room for complacency. Ronaldo lost it. Ronaldo just couldn't get it through. Romero. Alexis McAllister. Well, a more than satisfactory performance from Ronaldo in the first half, Stuart.
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
And they continue to advance. And what a magical save it was! And there's the delivery. Clearing it away. Neves. What a save! Playing it short. Leao. And return to Fernandes. Neves. Oh, great challenge, but they can't relax. Can he make it count? Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. And time for the change now. Short corner taken. And veering in. Opportunity. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now. And they just need to keep the concentration. Messi. Di Maria now. Marcos Acuna. Lionel Messi. Nahuel Molina. On to Messi. Alexis McAllister. Moving into the advanced position. De Paul. Has eyes for goal. A goal! As they cut into their advantage. Still plenty of life in this match. Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Joao Cancelo. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Is it going to be?